I'm not gonna be live long. I'm gonna be live until Susan goes live. And then when Susan goes live, I'll end my live. And if I do end up using the rest of my minutes, but that's what I'm gonna do. And y'all can come up and talk, and I'll be building a Lego while y'all are talking. I was supposed to build them all on in a live stream, but I didn't get around to doing that. I just went live anyhow. Now, Courtney, if you're watching, I know you're busy working. I know you can't always be on every live stream. You got your schedule, you got your work. I understand that. I'm building Baby Yoda Lego right now, anyhow. Hi, Peppermint. Peppermint, if you don't care, well, I know you really are. I'm just calling you by your channel name, but if you don't care, when Susan fires up her live, let me know, and then drop her link, and we'll go over there and raid her. We'll actually do a bean plug raid. And when you do the bean plug raid, people can just say bean plug, or they can add the diamond right next to it when they say it. I'll do it that way. She'll find that funny. Give her a good old laugh. JSR started the whole bean plug thing, and then Susan started the whole bean bow thing. By the way, this right here, they're gonna after get all the hair removed off my face and my neck and my whole entire body, and then I get breast augmentation surgery done. Then I'm gonna have them lift the skin up here, and they're gonna shave my chin and reshape it and make it look more feminine. And I'm working on getting all my medical switched over to using my email on my Vanderbilt Health app, so I can do all that. Thanks, Peppermint. I'll show y'all what I'm building. The other one I just did, which was Darth Vader, a bus head, took me forever to do size. I'm doing that right there. Doing the baby Grogu right now. I do want to get the bigger model. I want the big Lego model of Darth Vader that they came out with. I'm going to actually do the Wicket live. I think everybody might like to see me build that live. And if I do it live, I'm going to set it up to where people can be sitting on the side. And then I'm in the middle building the Lego while everybody's talking. And y'all can just interact and joke around and do whatever you want while I'm building that Lego. And I'll build it until I get it done. What am I going to do with the bigger models? Oh, if it's one like Titanic I'm building, I'll have to do half and half. I mean, that'll probably take me 2 months to build something like that. So far, what I got done on the little dude. I don't know if Ted will come in here or not. He might not. One thing about you're just like the Filipinos, to where you take all your accounts that you have and have each one of them in a different live stream, and you're supporting people like crazy. Everybody likes you for that. I used to do that in my alt account, but I deleted my alt account because it was just too much to keep up with. And I said I could always create another one later on down the road if I need it. I turned around and just said to myself that one account was enough. Next week, after I pay 200 copay that I gotta pay for missing my appointment, I'll only have $19 left out of my what I was saving up, and then I gotta pay them 1K. So they'll do all this right here, and they'll do all this right here. Oh, I see what that's for. It's the it goes with a little baby. It wraps around with his little shield he wears. I get it now. Learn something new. Some of I think there's 2 or 3 of them on here that take 2 bags, and then the last one is only 1 bag. I can't remember half the characters' names. Hi, Daniel Barry. How you doing? And how you doing, Peppermint? If you're still in here, it's like I know AQ. You don't really come around in my live streams like you used to, or any of the Filipinos. But I know they're busy. They can't come around all the time. You know what I mean? But like I say every time I go live, be yourself in here and joke around. I think Julia's not Julia. Oh God, Susan. There I go calling Susan the wrong name again. I think Susan might be getting her live um straightened up to go and getting to get sorted. I cutting grass. Oh, damn it. You know, people say with manicure nails it's a pain in the butt to put a Lego together. No, it's not hard. And you know, other day I don't get it don't bother me if anybody wants to lurk in the bushes. But always be wary of your surroundings who's lurking in the bushes because you don't know if anybody lurking in the bushes could be taking screenshots or screen recordings. You gotta be careful. Ah, son of a bitch! I put this all on wrong. I wonder if anybody's gonna be playing Backlash 2D Backlash pay per view Saturday and Sunday and watch it because I'm not paying $29.99 a month to ESPN just to watch it. Rip off. They definitely ain't getting my money. Ah, crap, I put it on the wrong place again. Brett, if I could ever mention somebody that makes a good mod, I'll tell you that White Thing's a good mod. Even if he ain't in your chat, he will literally sit there in the bushes and watch over your chat, make sure there's nobody in there being disrespectful, trolling, or anybody underage. While he's in another live stream on another account. I mean, he'll literally whack people from the bushes. He's good at that. Highway, dude, I actually upgraded his rank to manager moderator because he had done so much for my channel, so I turned around and upgraded it. I can't remember exactly who all my manager moderators are. The very first person I ever made a manager moderator was I knew her from the tool community. And I've not seen her in over 2 years. And she still gets to keep her rank. I will not remove it. It's one thing I don't do is I don't if I make somebody a manager moderator, I don't never take their rank away. I just wait till the person abuses their rank, then I take it away. Oh, it's one of his ears. I see what that is now. Huh. I do have a baby Yoda sitting in a from Brick's heads, sitting in a his little floating crib thing. Whatever you call that thing. Brett, you're still in here, I think. I'm not 100% sure, but I think Jay Sarge might still have some coins left, silver ones. He don't have his gold anymore, but I think he might have his silver left. The thing is with the Jay Sarge coin, you got to rub the little red pepper for good luck, and you got to make it squirt. I came up with that saying, and everybody on YouTube ran with it. Yeah, it would. I was messing around with that one time, and I said, I remember I was talking to Susan one time, and I turned around and said, "Oh, I was in Susan's live," and I turned around and said, "You know how Susan gets those claimers? She rubs that little red pepper on them, JSR's coin, and makes it squirt a claimer, literally squirt." Everybody laughed. I mean, I said it in a naughty way. Everybody laughed, and they just ran with it. Ah, son of a witch. Don't tell me I'm missing a piece. You know, they do this to me every dang time. What I do with it? Some of a monkey butt. Well, I had a blind moment. You should. It was stuck to the book. I'm going nuts for a Lego piece. Oh, I'm totally losing my mind. I do tell my mother that every day. I tell my mother every day that she's losing her mind. It does make her yell at me though. Hell, I about push her off just about every day almost. Or not almost, not completely every day, but most of the time. That Mandalorian meal was good. The only thing I don't like at it is the burger. And when I looked at whatever you're supposed to get with it. It says it actually comes with a soft drink too. I don't ever get the soft drink with it. The last time I got it, it didn't come with the crown or the sauce. Baby Grogu. Oh, it's out on now. Baby Grogu. These little Lego bus heads are actually worth money. They are when they're retired. You know, I've known Jay Sarge. No. Yeah, I think I've known Jay Sarge for almost 14 years on. No, might not be it might not be 14 years. I don't know exactly how long I've known him. But there's Grogu. That's Grogu. And these little I can pick one up and show them to you. I don't know if I can hold it good enough. Little blue things are you throw cookies. Which I'm gonna attach on his platform. You know, I've noticed one thing is on the weekends you really don't see very many people going live. And just about every day when people go live, you're not seeing as many people firing up a live stream like you used to. I'm gonna give him 4 little cookies. Shows him only 3, but I can do 4 if I want. Gotta make a short video of him. The real small ones I make a short video of. Let me see if I can find the booklet and I'll see what the others are. Bag 2 and 3 is the Mandalorian that runs around that carries Grogu around. I forgot that character's name from the Mandalorian. He's bag 4 and 5. Bag 6 is him. I mean her. No, I think that's a she. It's a she or he, something like that. And then bag 7 and 8 is that bounty hunter. But I think tries to attack him. Geez, bag 8 so thick. Why bag 8 so thicker than the others? Yeah, they are. I mean, like prime times live streams, I used to go in there all the time. But I got to where I just most of the time I'm just lurking the bushes and watch because since he's in portrait mode, he's getting it. He gets people that are kids in there. He gets trolls and eBayers and Sammys and when he's doing giveaways, you can't get a word in there. And when the mods are trying to throw out the trolls and stop the people from spamming the chat with the same thing over and over, you can get yourself blocked in their own accident. So you got to be careful. I don't know if Ted knows I'm live. Hang on, I'm gonna share my live out. Yeah, I always share my own live out. I do that on my own. I never ask nobody to share my live out. I actually will share my own out. That's probably why I've got 760 something videos that it says have been shared out. Could be. The most people I share it out to, they can always turn around and share it to other people if they want. I tell you, I think Facebook has got a glitch to it because a lot of times if you get through talking to somebody and then you leave, that dang thing will it still sounds like somebody typing, which is weird. So you have to literally actually move the from where you were in the app from the background, pop it off the screen to get that noise to go away. Weird. So I got bag 2, 2 and 3 for the first one, then 4 and 5, then 6, and then 7, 8 to do. And then I'll do the Wicked Lego. Like I said before, I'll do the Wicked Lego Live. Wicked's always been my favorite character from Star Wars, but I do want to try and get the rest of the Baby Yoda Lego models, and then I want to try and get the robot called Chopper, the other one they did that ran on one wheel, and then BB-8, and then C-3PO that's got his silver leg, and then that other droid that was from Rogue One. He was either from Rogue One or the Mandalorian TV show, one of them things. He's an Imperial droid that joined the good side of the Force. Another one I want. I'm gonna try to get all the retired Lego bricks heads. I mean, I've seen some on Amazon, but they want like way too much for them. I'm gonna hunt down the Lego Jedi lightsaber model to build to go with the dark saber I have. I built the dark saber and did a short video of it, and it already got 400 something views on that thing, and it's because of hashtags. So yeah, if you're uploading short videos or you're doing regular videos, make sure you got hashtags in there for that has to do with the video. 'Cause it really gets you a lot of views. Which is something. I gotta also do a small little ship. I gotta still do that on there. Upload that, and then my Darth Vader bus head. I do want the one of Yoda. The only thing I hate about the one of Yoda bus head is I just don't like the way they did his face. They screwed his face up on that one. Yeah, I know. SK's not the Scratcher King that most people know. Not that other Scratcher King that's been winning on tickets, but the Scratcher King from Cali. He's fixing to go live in 30 minutes. I usually step over him sometimes. Because he gets so many people on there. He's live until like 3 or 4 in the morning my time. His live lasts a long time. Even if this live comes out being only an hour live, it's not gonna bother me. And sometimes it's good to have just an hour live instead of doing like 2 or 3 hours or almost 5 hours. Sometimes you need to do, and sometimes it's good to do short ones. A lot of people don't want to go back and watch a real long video or live stream half the time. They'll fast forward that. They'll speed up the live stream and watch it faster. I've done that a couple of times just to try it out, but I don't really have to do that because I just grab the bar and and draw it over more to the spot I want to be at. All I ever do. Well, 7 people in here lurking in the bushes. But that don't bother me. Hi, Damon. How you doing, Damon? I can't remember if Ted said he was doing a panel tonight. I know he did one earlier in all the last 2 hours because nobody came in there. I think he ended it off quick and nobody hardly came in. Even if anybody comes over here and gets on the panel and they want me to keep the live going longer because they don't want to be on live stream scratching tickets, I can always mute my mic while I'm up here while they're talking and have a good time with everybody in the chat while I go with my tablet into Susan's live to show her support. I've done that before. But tonight I don't care if I use up the rest of my StreamYards because on the 24th I'll get it back. I am gonna get me a loofah from Bath and Body Works that's up, baby, Grogu, because I gotta have that thing. I need a new one anyhow to put my body wash on. I'm just not getting any of the Star Wars, rest of Star Wars stuff there because it's all for men. It's not for us women. Joey, don't you come in here and start that shit. You know I don't like drama. Joey, I told you, leave it alone. Leave it in private. Joey, I told you to leave shit in private. Don't come in here and start things. That's how drama gets started now. You did this before a long time ago. It pissed me off. Like I've always told you, you're a good person. You know that. And like I've told you, don't walk away from a problem. Always talk it out. I don't walk away from problems. I work on the problem and I fix that problem. I work on problems and fix problems. I do it so I can keep friends around. Don't do it in here, please. He ran off. I couldn't even lay him up here. I don't want drama on my channel now. The channel is not about drama. It's a place for people to come and hang out, have a good laugh, and joke around without drama. Yeah, I might get trolls in here and people doing naughty things down in the basement of StreamYards, but everybody's going to get that on StreamYards. When you've got a link in a chat pin where people like it can get up here. Joey, we worked out whatever problem we had a long time ago. You just got to learn to work it out. You got to also learn to always stand up for yourself against things, and not always have to have somebody do your dirty work for you. You got to learn that. You're a grown adult. Joey, you gotta learn to grow up and not have everybody fight your battles for you all the time. I've learned that. I've learned that against boys. I've actually been standing up to boys now. I won't let them push me around anymore. That's why I said I'm done with the drama bullshit and the bullying and harassing. The way to keep friends around is don't walk away from the problem. You work the problem out. And you resolve the problem. You fix the problem. You don't just walk away from it. If you keep walking away from the problem, you're pushing those friends away. I don't push friends away. I will always work the problem out. I'm not always good at fixing my own problems, but I'll do whatever I can to try to fix it. No, I'm not crying. Karina, I'll explain. I'm not talking about nothing. But between me and Joey, but he don't want to resolve the issue. He's done that before. He wouldn't resolve the issue. I can't remember who got involved with it to get him to actually talk to me to resolve the issue. All I asked him is don't bring it into my channel. Talk about it in private. That's where any issues you have with people should always be talking about. That's how you can keep drama off of YouTube. It's about resolving the issue in private through a text or over the phone or backstage in private. If you're not coming around, you don't need a wrench anymore. That's how they want. You don't want to come around, and he can take the wrench. He'll just lose the wrench. But I'm not blocking him. But like I've said in today, all I've ever done for Joyce, I've always went backstage with him, sat backstage with him while he had to talk. Even though I was tired, and I did that every day. I did that all the time. Even though I was tired and needed sleep. Yeah, I fell asleep back there a lot. But I sat there and listened to what was going on with him. I did what I could to help him. I couldn't 100% help him on everything. Because I don't have I don't understand. I know people that have autism, but I don't know how to 100% help people 100% that have autism. That's for people that know other people with autism that have it. Hi, Kitty. How you doing? If Joey ever gets to where he wants to talk and resolve the issue in private and get things back to normal, then eventually he'll get his wrench back. But you'll be staggered mod for temporarily. Don't work too hard there at work, Kitty. And whatever you do, Kitty, make sure you get plenty of people drunk over there in SK's live, whoever's doing the drinking. But I have said before that if you can't handle the drama on YouTube, if anybody can't handle drama on YouTube, then YouTube's not for them. I mean, I've been on this platform for 14 years, and I've only been a content creator for 12 to 13 years. And I've seen all the drama, and I never went nowhere. Jay Stars, if they come full force, why don't Susan give me my major moderator range back? Yeah, I'm still bitching about that. Oh, I'll always bitch to get my major moderator ranks back. By the way, Jay Sarge is by the way, Jay Sarge is Susan getting you any of that Mandalorian stuff, their cologne and everything? Look, you can take advice from D-Man. D-Man's always said if you got a problem with somebody, talk to them. Don't go behind their back about it. Really just talk to them over the phone, through text message or video call or something. Don't do it out in the open on YouTube because you're just making a scene. Yeah, I've heard D-Man say that plenty of times. Yeah, I looked at the one for members. I didn't see nothing. The only thing I want out of it is that loofah. That's all I want. That's all I can afford anyhow. Because Jay Sarge, I got to pay the Aesthetics MD $200, and then I got to turn around and pay. Then I got to pay a Matt for a late charge fee for missing my appointment. That's coming out of my savings that I had somewhere stashed here in the house. It only leave me $19 left. And then I'm paying them $1K so they can do all this and all this. And then next month I'm paying to get the underarms done. How you doing, D-Man? But Jay Sarge, if anybody comes in my live and they wanted me to keep the live going so they can interact them and joke around on the panel, I'm gonna do that while I'm in your live and while I'm in Susan's live, and I've just got myself muted up here while everybody's joking around, and I've got the volume on my tablet so I can hear y'all in there. But I will tell you this right now, Jay Sarge, if I do end my live when Susan goes live, just watch out for a bean plug raid. I'm doing a bean plug raid. Everybody's got to go in there and say bean plug. Just don't tell Susan I said that. I don't want her to know that we're saying bean plug raid. I want that to be a surprise to her because she'll probably laugh at that. Yeah, like Jay Stars put it like that. Say bean plug with a diamond for the raid. But if all of you don't want to put the diamond, it's okay. You can still just say bean plug. And I notice every time I say hi to Susan in there, I have to wait till Jay Stars says hi for her to notice me in there. Because she never puts that thing on all messages. Yeah, Jay Stars, I'm going next week to Aesthetics MD for the laser. Then I got to go see my primary cardiac care doctor that day. And then I got to go, I think, Thursday and get my hearing test done. I don't have to drive all the way to Vanderbilt. I just go to Franklin to do it. And I'm going to get them to adjust this because it's rubbing in my ear and it's cutting down into it and it's going to split my ear if I ain't careful and cause it to bleed like it done before a long time ago. I don't want that. But I will tell y'all one thing. You joke around with people in live streams and stuff. What I don't like is when people turn around and take that jokes that you had made and turn around and turn it into something different. One thing I cannot like. Like I've always said in the day, if I have a problem with somebody, I will go to them and talk to them. So we can resolve it out and it don't hurt friendship. I didn't do that in my last live where I was a Debbie Downer. I learned from that live not to be a Debbie Downer on YouTube. Do it in private over the phone with somebody or video call with somebody or go backstage with them and just have a one-on-one conversation or text it out to them. Yeah, I am. And Jay Sarge, anybody that harasses and bullies me, I stand up to them now. I will not let them push me around anymore. I'm not going to allow it anymore. I'm not going to be like some people on this platform are, where they got to have everybody fight their battles for them all the time. Because I'm going to take people that harass and bully me and kill them with kindness. You take people that are just want to harass and bully people all the time and you kill them with kindness, it makes them back down. It makes them where they don't want to do with you anymore. They'll go find somebody else to harass and bully. And Jay Sarge, you and I remember you saying that. I remember Susan saying that. And your Betsy saying that to me. Even Vanessa and Becca said that to me. There's been a bunch of people that said that same thing to me. And sometimes it takes a while for it to stick and you to really realize it's the right thing to do. I still need to do voice training while I'm at it. If Courtney's listening and if Courtney's listening on my live, I need to tell her that if Renee comes in here, I got to give Renee her manager moderator ranks back. I can't remember what last live she was in where I could do that. I'll tell you when Jay starts when I'm a manager moderator in people's lives, I take that really serious when it comes to my job. Even when I'm a standard mod, I take my job serious to keep that chat clean. But like I've cut down on the naughty joking and only leave it for certain live streams that don't mind it. But if they got kids that come into the room, I will tone it down to PG. And if I always want it to go lower than that, want to be more family friendly, I do that. Because in the day, kids don't need to hear that language. They're going to hear it. Let them hear it from their own parents. So that way, if the parents ask, "Where'd you hear that?" and they can point it to you and say, "I heard it from you." They can point at their own parents and say where they heard it. So the parents have got to sit there and be like, "Oh crap, I didn't mean for you to hear that." Then it's easier for you to sit them down and have a talk with them, and explain it to them. I got to find out by my mom next time I talk to her how my niece is doing, and because I've already recommended my ear specialist doctor to my sister to take my niece to in case she has to have a hearing aid. But they might be able to do surgery on the ear to fix it if the bone ain't completely gone. They might be able to do surgery on it to fix it to where she might not need the hearing aid. The reason I recommend my ear specialist doctor to my sister because if she can't go all the way to Vanderbilt, she can go to the Vanderbilt building in Franklin, Tennessee, and see. But I thought, well, if my sister needs me to go with her, I'll go with her. I just gotta doll myself up and get myself all pretty. I'm a girl. It's gotta get pretty when I go anywhere. Yeah, everybody knows that I'm a trans woman, and it's true. And I'm happy being one. You're right about that, dear Sarge. I am doing good about that. It's hard. I'm kind of working on trying to get somebody back in that group chat with me and you and Susan. I forgot who all was in it with us. I can't remember who all actually was in that group chat when I created that group chat called the Nutcracker Bunch. But there is times a lot of people do leave group chats because they need a break from group chats over time, and it's their decision when they decide that they're ready to go back to a group chat and they want to rejoin it. When they do, they just got to ask whoever's an admin in that group chat to be able to add them back in. You have to do that sometimes. But I do. Every day on the platform, I see friends come and go. I see them leave the platform and just leave YouTube, or they decide YouTube is just not for them anymore. And that's their decision to make if they don't want to do YouTube anymore. So they have to do what's best for them by the end of the day. Even though a lot of times you might not have a way of being able to actually contact them and talk to them over the phone sometimes. Because if they're very private, a lot of times they don't want to give up their number and let you talk to them or or want to give you their email where you can get in contact with them. That happens a lot. I do gotta talk to Vanessa and see what's going on with her. But that's between me and her, whatever she wants to, whatever I gotta talk to her about. Not going into details on that. But I do kind of like having her number for once because that way, like if she ever left YouTube and decided she didn't want to be a part of YouTube anymore, at least I could still get in contact with her and talk to her. I could do the same thing with Jay Sarge and and Susan and Karina and the guy that I know from the tool community I got a phone number of, and J Sergeant Betsy, because um and another thing I get to do is I get to actually talk to them if they ever were to leave YouTube. I hear you over there, Courtney. Will do. Is I get to talk to them on the phone if they ever left YouTube. And so they don't want to do YouTube, they don't want to do social media anymore, and they closed everything that they were doing on social media, all their social media down, and never did ever again. At least they still got their phone number to get in contact with them, and still talk to them, and never lose contact with them. That's kind of one good thing of having a phone contact, you know. But another thing with me joking around, reason I don't joke around like I used to, it's because I got kind of tired of the naughty talk constantly all the time. It wasn't a it wasn't a lady thing to do. It wasn't a ladylike and all. And I also got to the point to where people would respect you more without that naughty talk in the live streams all the time. Yeah, I've talked about this before in my live. Sometimes I bring up the same thing. My mind, you know, my brain can be a nut sometimes. You know what I mean? But like I always say, I always would thank Jay Sarge for bringing his girlfriend and his Betsy into my life to have to talk to. I thank him every day for that. He knew that they were good at helping me out with things. And I've always learned never keep a secret from a woman. Never. That's one thing you never do, or you'll piss them off. Julia, I can't say it between me and somebody else. I'm gonna keep it private. Like you taught me, like not Susan, I mean Julia. Like you taught me, Julia. You taught me if you're talking about people in private, always keep their stuff private. And thank you for that advice. And I know if I call you on the phone, you don't answer. That just means you're busy. And Julia, I have learned how to stand up to bullies and crap. Yeah, if you're at work all day, your mouth is definitely going to hurt after you've been to the dentist. Right now, my ear right here hurts because I got to get them to adjust the band on it so it'll quit digging into the top of my ear and cutting into it. It did that years ago before I got the cochlear implant. And it bled real bad and it took forever to heal. That's why I have to take this out at a certain time of the day and rest my ear. They've got to adjust the part that goes into the mold from the hearing part. They've got to make it longer. Rick. Julie, all I can say is I had to take somebody's wrench away. I didn't want to do it, but I had to.
Your worst nightmare is here. Don't turn on the light. Don't turn off the light. Keep the light on.
Julia, I was talking to Anthony last night, and he kept looking at my phone, and he was doing this. He was going in and out the picture was, and I looked at it and I saw it too. But when I looked behind me, that shadow figure behind me was going in and out. I mean, that thing was really moving. And I turned around and I told Anthony, I said, he looked, I couldn't tell in his voice, he looked like he was going nuts, like he was freaking out. And I said, don't show it fear. The more you show it fear, the more you're going to hit feet off of that. What, Karina?
I would say, hello, everybody.
Yeah, it's just like the figure is moving around behind me. Don't show it fear because you need to feed off of it.
I'm getting drunk tonight. Jenna Bing.
Karina and Julie, we're doing when Susan fires up her live, we're gonna do a raid over there, and the raid word is bean plug.
I'm gonna say motor mouth raid.
No, the reason I wanted to do bean plug is because she always said that to me. I just knew she'd laugh at that.
Hey, peppermint, can I get some peppermint patties? I love them candy peppermint patties.
Yeah, well, I see White being a live stream, and I tell him hi. Then he comes in with a second count, and I tell him hi. Comes in with a third one, I'm telling him hi again. I tell him hi 3 times just about every day, or every live.
Wow.
You like Grogu? Grogu, aka Baby Yoda.
Baby Yoda. What Baby Yoda is? Oh, Serena don't like Baby Yoda no more. But see, it took me a long time to like that thing. I had to see what it did. I had to get drunk repeatedly and looked at it real fast and closed my eyes 3 times and looked at it. Then I realized that it's cute. The Baby Yoda is cute. You just got to get drunk repeatedly, close your eyes and open your eyes, look at it 3 times and close your eyes and open your eyes and look at it. The little Baby Yoda is cute.
Yeah, but your daughter's got to the age where she grew out of liking it. That's just normal with kids.
I know when she's finna get old, you know how it got old. She said, "Oh, what is that?" I said, "That's Baby Yoda." She's talking about, I ain't gonna like old people. She said, "Well, you know what you say?" I just said, "I ain't gonna like things when it get old." I said, "Well, dang, well, get used to it because we all about to get old, and you ain't gonna like it." Because she didn't like the way he looked.
Yeah, but you need to tell her that one of these days when I'm not around, you can take this Baby Yoda and you can sell it and get probably a lot of money for it because it'll be worth a lot of money by then. So tell her never throw away any of her old toys that she had because they're worth money.
Damn, I was about to sing the song. My kid was knocked out. The past
Did you actually know that all our old toys are actually worth money now?
Yeah, passing out. And my cat was knocked out passed. I was about to get up and sing the passing out song, but she woke up. She heard me. She said, "Mommy over there drinking. Mommy's so crazy."
Yeah, Karina.
Into my snuggies and woogies.
I got a message delivered to you.
Huh?
I got a message delivered to you. White thing should get naked because he's going to give you a lap dance in his Speedo. His thong Speedo.
Yeah, right.
Oh, if Susan was in here, she would have went off on me and written me a new one. I know her.
Well, I think one thing he's probably the most innocent one out of the all 8 or 9 of them. The shy boyfriend, the innocent one that's not gonna do nothing. But some of them other ones, they might get a little
I'll see you
a little
something you might like.
who? Hell Lord, he's going to fall in the toilet, y'all.
You might actually like this thing.
Oh, whatever. Oh, he trying to be grown in the chat. Trying to be grown.
There's Wicked the Ewok.
Send me your address right there, and I'll be on the way.
He said you can't handle him.
I know, yeah, I think he's drinking tonight. I think he's drinking with me. You know, he said cheers. I say cheers back. I think I need to catch up with him. He feeling good. Slow down. Let me catch up with you right quick. I got a whole bottle here I'm drinking right now. And even though it's 10:39 at night, who gives a fucks?
Have you heard what he called AQ?
Mm-mm.
He called AQ. He said, the AQ was one time I went to AQ's live and he said, to AQ, I don't remember exactly how he said it, but he did say he did put AQ troll, but I don't know if he actually said hi to her. But he literally called her a troll. I'm like, what the hell? And she just laughed. Funny. He might tell you exact words he said that he says to her.
Yeah, I was talking to White Thing on Facebook, you know, what we would start testing a few minutes ago. I said, come on. I said, we should go up there on the panel with Jenna Bean. He talking about he gotta prepare. He said I gotta let him know a day or so. He gotta prepare himself to come up on the panel.
Yeah,
That's his way of saying hell no. he trying to be nice. He don't want to say hell no.
Yeah, if you get a chance, ask White Thing what AQ's Facebook is, and you might be able to find AQ on there and follow her. Because I've got Facebook recommended her to me 3 or 4 times. I just decline it. Never do send her a friend request. Tom, you can read the back chat. Come on. I ain't got nobody up here to protect the back chat from right now. But it's basically Ted's favorite troll back there. Just don't say the N-word because I don't want that on my live because it can get me in trouble. Oh, there you go. He said it. He said, that's my AQ troll. That's what he said. I'll read it to you. Oh, he puts out all the information. I don't pay that thing no time mind. Look what he said about AQ.
Yeah, I've seen it.
And then he said he's got to look, he said, I got to look handsome and pretty to come up.
No, I told him we love him for who we are. I told him that
But
a few minutes ago.
He's got to look handsome and pretty to come up on the panel.
He don't have to turn on his camera. He can keep his camera on. You know, when Hardy James come up there, but he don't come on panels like that. I mean, once in the blue, you get lucky and catch him on the panel. He don't turn off. Yeah, you don't have to you can come up. You don't have to turn on your camera, but you gonna have to say something.
Before I've seen it plenty of times. I know what White Thing looks like. I
do too. But he need to stop acting like that. Bring his ass on up here. Get up here and chit chat with us. Stop being
scared. Come up on yours instead. He might come up on yours instead.
Oh, that's an excuse to try to get. That's an excuse to try to get out of him coming up tonight. Come on up. Come on up. Don't tell you try to get on mine. Well, he
Well, he
ain't getting
did
on
say,
mine.
well, you want to know what? He did say he was going to come up on yours with his shirt off, and all he's going to be wearing is his underwear.
Oh, yeah, right.
He did on Roughnecks Live. He went on panel.
What the
I don't know
fuck?
where you were at that night.
Drunk, probably. Come on up here. Get on up here. I told him. I told him. I said, look, it's a requirement. I said they are required to get. We are required. They are required to do a video chat. He texted back talking about
Hey,
all of us together. I said no. I said one at a time, and I said, you know what? It would be cool. Get all of them together. We could do like a Zoom meeting. I
yeah,
said,
well, I'm
what
going to tell you
time?
this. Yeah, but I'm going to tell you this. If you want him on panel, grab him by the family jewels and drag him up here. He might come up here for that. Oh my God.
Really?
What he said.
No, that's not him. That must be somebody else acting like him. White they don't talk like that.
Oh my God.
Mm-mm.
He's been around too much.
That that can't be him. That can't be him. Oh Lord, somebody acting like my youth. Somebody acting like my white thing. They trying to
Oh, he
pretend to
said
be.
he been turning off autocorrect, put in there naughty. Autocorrect made him say it naughty.
Oh, he retracted. What?
Yeah, he didn't mean to say the naughty part. Autocorrect did that on him.
Mm-hmm.
God, why I think autocorrect's making you think in the gutter. Oh my God.
Mm-mm-mm-mm. Come on, white thing. Come on up. If you care about me, see, yeah, I know how to use that. Yeah, I'm gonna use that. I'm gonna use
Won't
that.
be coming
If
up
you
for long. He'll be going
if
over
you
to
care
Susan to
about me,
tell him.
white thing here, if you care about me, you will come on up.
Yeah, but he
He
won't
said
because he's gonna be eventually going to Susan's live when she parts up her live.
he could come up and say hello to me. It ain't gonna take
He said,
long. Bring your ass on
well,
up here,
he,
and
he
then we can
said he
leave.
would. Well, he said he'd do it on New Year's because he's gonna kiss you under the mistletoe.
I might not even be here next year. What the hell you talking about?
Well, come wait till New Year's and he'll kiss you under the mistletoe.
Everybody say no to me, and everybody else get yeah. Everybody be like, no, 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 no. To the no, 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 no. Everybody get to say, everybody get to hear, everybody say yeah, yeah, yeah to them, but all I get is no, no, no for me. No, 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 no.
Well, maybe he wants you to bend him over, bare his bottom, and give him a whooping.
Bend over, mm-hmm.
Wait, he
You
might
know,
like that too much.
taking a well, taking a well,
He might be screaming, "Oh yeah, Karina, give me another spanking."
mm-hmm.
You might be like, "Oh yeah,
Oh Lord,
oh
there you go.
yeah, oh
What time Susan going live? 11 o'clock. Our time.
yeah." It's 11:30 my time, so it'll be 11:30 your time.
No, it'll be 12:30 my time. It can't be 11:30 your time and 12:30. You an hour
No,
behind
I
me.
said it's 10:30 my time, and you're an hour ahead of me, so that's 11:30 your time.
Okay. I got you.
I think you're forgetting your damn time zone. You're thinking you're 2 hours ahead.
Mm-mm.
Well, he told you what you gotta do. You gotta give him a wash.
So I'll be giving my dad a wash. I think he's I think he had to help his daddy. I think that's what he's saying.
Yeah, he does. He takes his dad to dialysis, his kidney dialysis and
I
everything.
know, I know. I talked to my white thing. We talk. I know. We talk.
I
We
know that,
talk.
and he does he actually does a good thing to help his dad out.
Yeah, he seems like he's a great person. That's why he need to do a video with me. If you care about me, you go do a video with me.
He's a
So
great
I know.
person. Everybody I know that's
Um,
ever met him in person says he's a great person.
mm,
He was brought up with good morals, family taught him well.
mm-hmm.
He said around 45 minutes.
How old are you, white thing? How old is he? Him?
Did you
How
not
old
know
are you?
Did you know that White Man's only 24 years old?
What? Are you serious? He's 24. Hello.
I'm not saying a damn word.
He
He's
ain't no
really
damn. He ain't no 24 because you about to bust out laughing.
he's
How
really
now wait.
well well yesterday he had his 74th birthday. I don't know, by the end of the year he's probably gonna have his 2000th birthday.
He gonna have to tell me how old he are. How old are you, dude?
He might tell you. He might want to tell you in private, not on here.
He said, remember I was your age, Karina. I was your age. You my age? You 83? No, I'm just kidding.
Hey, three, what the hell?
I reverse it. I'm sure they ain't about to say, what's going to reverse to 83? Yeah. Oh, Lord. That shit crazy. That shit, what happened earlier today, that was crazy, man. I mean, we ain't gonna talk about it. I'm just saying, you know what I'm talking about. That was shit
Yeah.
crazy. That was crazy, man.
I'm responding to a message from somebody, but I'm not going to say who because it's between me and the person. I can say it
That
in
was
private.
crazy. He said, no, I might be younger. Oh, Lord. Mm-mm-mm.
I'm getting a follow request from Dirty Nail on Instagram. I'm getting
Oh,
suggested
wow.
though.
How old are you, gentlemen? You 38, right? I mean, how old are you? How old are you?
I'm 42 years old.
You 42? Okay.
He said, never mind, I might be younger.
Yeah, I know. I just read it. I said, "Oh shit."
Right when you said how old you are, he's like, no, never mind, I might be younger.
Yeah,
He's like,
yeah. I'm
no, I'm
old.
retracting it. I'm not going to say I'm that old. Well, he changed his mind in a heartbeat of how old he is.
Mm-hmm.
I think he's playing hard to get.
Oh, you know what? Guess what? Guess who commented on my own post? Cause I hit that $250 on that PIP3. Guess who
Who?
commented on my post? Old lady scratcher, Millie. I thought that was cool. She commented on my post.
Hey, I'm going to type something in the back chat about. Hang on, I'll type in the back chat. Hang on, just don't repeat the back chat.
Oh yeah, I ain't. Damn, you writing a whole book?
No.
Trying to operate with them nails. I can't. I mean, I got my nails on a long time ago. They was kind of long, man. I had to take them bitches off. The girl can't even. The girl couldn't even wipe her ass. I said, "Oh hell no! I want my ass to clean." Them motherfuckers. I ain't never put them nails back on ever since. That I made. They was kind of long. And yours don't look all that long, but I choose not to get my nails done because that shit was crazy. And the girl couldn't even wipe her
It's
ass.
only when they grow out. When they start growing out and you need to fill them in, they get to where they're hard to type with.
No, 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 no. Well, yeah, but I'm just saying the way when I first got them done, I should have had them, not I should have had them, kind of shorter, you know what I mean, and sort of
Yeah, I like
longer.
doing the
I
round
mixed
ones
up.
instead of the straight square tips, because the round ones are easier to type with than the straight square tips.
Yeah, I kind of
In my
mixed up.
opinion. You remember what happened earlier in the live stream? I typed something else in the back chat that goes with morning live stream.
Yeah, yeah, yeah,
Morning
yeah.
channel live.
That's what I said. That was crazy. That was crazy, and yeah, that was like crazy.
Hi,
That's why I
Mary. Yeah.
called. Hey,
So
Mary.
that person is literally going to be blocked eventually.
Yeah, that's why I called. The check on them because everything how it happened, it just went so fast. So I said, "Wow!" And then yeah,
Well, you
yeah,
talked to that person on the phone?
yeah. I got the phone number.
Well, you actually talked to my hater on the phone?
Yeah, I talked to them on the phone. Like phone number, like the phone number to phone number. Yeah.
Well, you got his new phone number?
Oh, you talking about the C word?
Yeah.
Oh no! I ain't talking to him. I thought you were talking about the other people.
No, 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 no,
The
no,
other.
no. No,
Oh,
the C word is
oh no!
trying to do what I just
I
said
no,
in the
I
back
ain't
thing.
talking to him. No, I haven't talked to no, I ain't talked to fuck that. No, I ain't talked to him.
No, because
I thought
I was glad I wasn't up on Giannis' his panel when all that crap went down. I was like, thank God I left and went done something else. I didn't want to be in
mm-hmm.
the middle of the panel. That's why I heard people tell me when there's a lot of drama going on the panels and debates and arguments and fights going on, I need to just stay off the panel. And I agree with that. I picked it was a good time that I got kicked into the basement and then I just left the panel after that. I mean, I left the basement and went back in the chat. That was a good thing.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't want to be up there with that one whenever all that crap went down. That's why sometimes it's best to stay off the panels and stay away from the panels sometimes. Take a break from them.
Yeah.
Mary, if you're in NorCal Scratch Queens live, which aka Susan, you will see if she's scratching the California pop ticket, you will see her use say bean plug for the diamond, bean bow for the rainbow, and then say bean mermaid, because she calls me the
Being
mermaid.
bent over. The being bent over. That's okay.
Just about a lot of those things, she puts my name in it too. And then when she sees the brown eye, she turns around and says, Jenna loves the brown eye. When she sees a symbol that reminds her of that, it's hilarious.
What about the brown couch?
Scratching the little red pepper on J. Sargent's Queen, saying you gotta rub the little red pepper and make it square as a claimer.
What about the brown couch? Can we say something about the brown couch?
No, that's only Roughneck that does that. Susan will be live in 30 minutes.
That damn video you made.
Yeah.
That video you made with the gold looking thing. That shit was crazy.
But when we go to Susan's live, when Peppermint dropped link to it when she's fully live, then we got to go over there and say bean plug. You don't have to put the diamond symbol next to it if you don't want to.
Mm-hmm.
I just want to do that because she's going to find it hilarious that we all come in there and say that.
Yeah, I also want to say Vince is going live too. Get them started up. Vince is going live.
I did.
Vince, what's up, Karina?
Talk
about for 3 whole weeks. There's been something I've been talk to you about.
Yeah, and I got to tell Karina something real fast. Okay, they dropped quad 8s a few days ago, and I should have known those cheating assholes would probably drop the 888. They dropped the 888 tonight, and I didn't have no money to play. So they dropped the 888.
Oh my God.
I didn't have no money. I didn't have no damn money. I got no damn money to waste on gambling. The last time I played was I played when it came in 338, which was like 3 days ago.
Yeah.
That's the last time I could play. I can't keep throwing out $10. That's per draw.
You missed it too, just like I did. Me and my boss.
I can't afford to keep throwing thousands of dollars after these triples. I ain't gonna be playing them no more. I'm only gonna play the other numbers. I ain't playing trips no more.
But check this out, Ted. I was playing this on app. You know, I downloaded money.
Is that Star Wars? Hold on. What does Bean got?
Maybe Yada.
That's a little Wicked character, my little teddy bear.
It's a Lego model. I'm gonna build it live one day.
Oh, that's Legos. That's Legos.
Oh, I thought that was from Burger King. I'm like, no wonder.
Got 1,010 pieces.
Damn.
See, I done built this little dude.
But
yeah,
Vanessa just sent me the numbers to 888. Like I said, I don't give a fuck because I ain't got no money. I couldn't play.
I don't ever do those pick numbers anyhow. I don't play
goddamn money. If somebody would have had money, I would have probably hit $1,000 on it. I probably would have played it twice. But I didn't have the damn money to play. I got money for food.
Damn, you should have told me.
Food comes first. I got to get food. I had no extra money.
Damn, you should have told me because at least one of us hit it. I miss it, and then you miss it. Fuck.
Well,
one of us got it.
Well, I think there's going to be 2 triples this month. According to my cheating, the way they cheat, there should be another triple this month in Florida.
3. They're probably going to do 3.
I think it's going to be either 999 444.
You don't think it'd be 333?
That would be my third choice.
Yeah.
So it's going to be 9s, 4s, or 3s. So if I have extra money, I will just play 9s, 4s, or 3s. But that's it. But I'm gonna just try to catch me. Here's what it is. After a triple, Karina, they drop certain numbers. They drop like 058, 185. They drop 128, 129. But there's 10 different numbers that they drop after a triple. There's like a 631, a 630, a 137, a 037. I'm gonna probably play them tomorrow, and try to catch me 250 on the back end.
Look, but see, let me tell you what North Carolina did me. When I hit that 250 early daytime, the way I play that number, that same number I want for 250. If they would have dropped it daytime, I would have had $880. I mean $830. They drop it evening time. See, my money was getting low, so when my money get low, I started playing it for 50 cents. So as soon as I played it for 50 cents, they dropped that bitch. But if they would have dropped that bitch daytime that day, I would have had $830. Damn.
I'm gonna
I knew that 988 was coming. I knew that, and they about to get ready to drop that shit in Pit 4. That's coming. It's gonna come 1988 to 1988. Watch it when it come in Pit 4. They've been playing games. But anyway, I downloaded this app. Tell look, you deposit money. It's like when you go to the sweepstakes. You know, it ain't the casino. You know how you play the games on the computer, not the machine, on the computer. So I downloaded this app on my phone. I thought I wanted to make sure it was legit, right? So I put $20. So they gave me some money, like bonus money. And I started with 20, so I cashed out with $80, almost close to 100. Cause and then it came to me the same day. You know, when I cashed out, it say 72 hours, but about 20. It wasn't 10 minutes later. They put it back in. They deposited the money to my cash out. So I'm gonna be playing that shit online too.
All right. Well, here's how I played, and this is what happens after a triple or before a triple. Okay, and I got these numbers that are gonna come out tomorrow, daily, and this is what I think. Okay, here's the 10 numbers I might play tomorrow, if I can afford to. Which then I might just play them a $1 box to catch 80. But it's 058, 158, 128, 129, 036, 136, 037, 137, 239, and 289. Okay, so after a trip, they play those numbers, Karina, in Florida. So I got to see if I get any money and try to catch it tomorrow. Maybe I can, get 250 off it or something. But they outlasted us. They out-cheated us. You can't keep playing, man. They've been cheating for months now, avoiding them trips.
Just remember, Susan going live tonight. And I'm going to get everybody to go in there and do a bean plug raid. Because she said bean bug all the time. You got to laugh at that.
Yeah. Yeah, we got an army of 6 people in here. Nobody likes the panels that much anymore.
It's like a lot of them getting where they don't get the army.
Well, people like the day trip, the day panels better than the night panels. I don't know why, but that's what's happening.
I know, and
yeah, the day panels are doing better than the night panels.
Yeah, and something else I know, it says lately on the weekends, not hardly anybody goes live on the weekends like they used to.
I know.
The weekends are just like so quiet. And you don't see a lot of people coming around on YouTube like you used to in the live streams and hanging out and chatting. The live streams are just dying down.
But that was crazy about earlier on Janet Panel. It was crazy, wasn't it?
Yeah, let me tell Dora something here, because I told her about the 888. I'm just telling her I had nobody to play. Nobody.
Damn, did she get it? Did she get it? What about Space Coast?
He didn't get it either.
All y'all just went to sleep then. Damn. No, I didn't get it. Coast didn't get it. You didn't get it. Damn.
Yeah, I told her the truth. I had nobody to play. I need to eat.
Yeah.
That's what it is. I'm choosing food over gambling. I'll just tell you that every time.
With me, I'm bad. I'm kind of stupid, Ted. Sometimes I do choose the gamble. I mean, I buy my daughter something. I'm gonna feed her, but sometimes I do choose the gambling over the food. It's crazy. It's crazy.
Yeah,
like I don't got hooked now. See now, because I don't want this money on this computer app thing. and they continue. They give me free money too. They drop me in. See, now I'm gonna get addicted to this shit because I'm not ready to draw some money out, put the money on their account, play for the night, and see if I can hit another good one, another good win. So
Yeah,
that'll be my
something.
side hustle.
Yeah, I'm typing something to both of you in the back chat.
Uh-huh.
All right, there we go. There we go.
Yeah, what
I
happened earlier was
want you and
something.
me to read the back chat. Just keep it to yourself, because
Yeah, you don't want nothing getting out.
I don't want. I really don't want to be. I don't want to touch that shit.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you're doing the
Yeah,
right
that's
thing now. I agree with that.
Hold on, let me.
yeah, that's crazy, man. That's why I reach out. Got in touch with them, and that's when I found out. Yeah, they was so
Yeah.
heated. So yeah,
All
but I
Yeah,
got their phone number.
Yeah, I typed one last comment. I'm not going to keep talking in the back chat, but I forgot to write that too. But I'm just showing you guys what happened.
Well, once we go backstage, you can talk about it if you want to back there.
Yeah.
Because I will go backstage once Susan fires up her love.
But yeah, like I said, I've been, approached, and just with all the shit going on, I really don't want nothing to do with it right now.
I don't either. That's why I'm glad. That's why, after I seen what had happened, I go, I'm kind of glad Janice threw me off the panel finally. I didn't need to be. I don't want to be in there. I don't want involved with that crap.
Yeah, sometimes when people, you got to be careful, guys. Like I kind of have felt out how to joke with people, but some people, like, you can't just, like, I think everybody's going to be like me or B or Karina. You know what I mean? Like you can't assume everybody's going to accept your joke the same way. You
No,
got to
you
have
got
common
to.
sense. Yeah, you got to
Yeah,
have common sense than to just go and maybe drop an insult on somebody, because like
yeah,
me and Karina and B might take it as a joke, but somebody else is not going to take it
yeah.
as a
What you
joke.
got to do is when you're joking around, you got to choose your jokes wisely. Because in the day,
Exactly.
that joke could hurt somebody, and you got to take in consideration to me and Ted. There's been times me and Ted has crossed the line with somebody, and we had to apologize and wait for that mistake with that person.
But see,
Yeah.
with them, not to cut y'all, with them, I'm not gonna say their name. They are really good people, but at the same time, they good people, but they on the serious note too. I mean, they joke, but they not really they don't really joke. They don't joke. They ain't no jokester like we are. They kind of like on the serious level,
Yeah.
but they'll laugh and all like that. But they really don't. Them they ain't into joking like that. They good people. They more serious people, and they keep it 100. You hear me? I mean, they'll laugh, but
Yeah.
they ain't gonna sit up and just keep joking. They not that kind of people. They serious people, you know what I mean? Because I remember one time I said something about my roaches, right? I was just playing with them. I said, y'all want some? The way she looked, she did not like, I mean, she didn't know, I mean, she didn't get mad, but the way she like, I was joking about my roaches, and I just seen how she looked in the face, right? I said, oh, Lord, I know not to joke. I know not to joke about roaches no more, so I know, I don't really. I take with them. I take them seriously. I know not to drop no joke in the chat no more. But they good people. But some people, they serious. You can't joke with them. They serious. I mean, they'll laugh, but they like really serious people. You gotta be. You can't play around like that. You gotta be like,
Susan, get ready for the raid that's going to come in your live stream. I'm not going to tell you what we're going to raid in there. You're going to laugh
Cozy in
about it.
here.
Hi, Toasty. Hi, Susan. I'm waiting for Susan to fire her live up, and then we're going to all go up there and
Yeah.
raid her, and some of us might stay backstage.
Coasty, I told Karina about the 888. I had no money. I'm not even upset because I had no damn money. So, Coasty, I don't know. I don't think you had no money too. You probably didn't win the triple eights either. If you ain't got money,
Or he
you ain't got
probably didn't
money.
play. Or he probably didn't play it.
I
It'd
had
be
no
like
damn
that.
money. Yeah, I had no
Hang
damn
on,
money.
I gotta tell Susan something real quick. Susan, you want to know what White Thing was doing in here earlier? He was running around in a purple dragon long speedo, trying to give Karina a lap dance.
I know.
Oh, you threw the boy under there. You threw him under the bus, man. Damn.
White Fang's always causing trouble lately, Susan.
Yeah, he was. He was in here earlier. He had nipple tassels on too.
Yeah. White Fang's always stirring up trouble now.
That shit crazy.
But yeah, I'm not even mad about the triples. Like I said, you ain't got money. I got to choose food over. I'm choosing food over gambling every time. So just there was no
that's
damn money.
cool.
They outlasted everybody. Yeah, they cheat motherfuckers is what they are.
Well, happy birthday, Coasty.
Yeah, Coasty.
Happy
I thought your birthday was yesterday, Coasty. I thought it was yesterday.
It might be, but I never got a notification it was his birthday.
Yeah, I hope you won all those triple eights, but you probably didn't because you're like me. You had no damn money.
Or he might have had the money and then play it because they've been bullshitting, and then soon as you don't play, that's when they drop it.
Exactly, because they cheat. They look at their computers. They look at their computers and they see there's no money being played. They're like, "Oh, this is time to drop it." Then they drop it right there. Boom.
Yeah, they say they look and say, "Oh, ain't nobody, they look like, oh, ain't nobody playing on the eights." I think they got a machine to show that shit. They got a machine like when 420 come, they knew not to drop that because everybody was playing it out the ass. I think they cheat like you said, Ted. Like you said, Ted, they cheat like hell. They got a machine that's telling them what numbers to play. Like they see all the people playing the number, they say, "Oh, we ain't gonna drop it." They got control of that. They cheat like that. They got a machine to tell them what number to drop. You know.
Yeah, Coasty should have known because they did the quad eights. We should have known that they were going to repeat that. We should have known because their patterns when they are cheating, we know their patterns, and we should have known when that quad eight dropped on the pick four. We should have known, and I should have known. I should have at least kept playing the 888, but I didn't see it, and I didn't have no damn money anyway. So
I wonder that's how they did. I'm not following you on Facebook. I wonder I never got to see what Beck I made for you.
Yeah, I'm gonna show you guys what I'm sending. I'm sending Coasty a couple. Things. Let me post it and then I'll show it to you. Let's see. All right, let me see here.
It better not be no yeast infection shit.
No, I'm sending Coasty right now. Here we go.
I was talking about cookies after seeing that crap.
I'm gonna send Coasty. I'm gonna send Coasty like I gotta make sure I don't cross the gay line here because some of these are kind of gay. I'm gonna send off the homophobic the things here. I sent Coasty 5 pictures, so I'm gonna show you guys when I sent Coasty.
Yeah, well, I'm getting my skin shaved.
All right, yeah,
they're gonna lift the skin up and literally shape the bone and reshape it and make it round, make it more feminine looking.
This is what I sent Coasty. Look at it. There's the first one. Okay, Space Coast. Then there's the little rocket man. It says happy birthday.
Don't look gay.
Then I did another one here. Look at this little crazy guy right here. See the little guy floating around? There's Space Coast. Happy birthday. That's number 2.
Do that.
And then here's number 3. You were out of this world. Happy birthday. You got rockets right here.
Oh, wow.
You must be using some kind of app to create that.
Yep. And then here's another one here with a little spaceman and shit. Happy birthday. Look at that little fur coat. Little Coasty. Like I said, I had to stay away from the gay stuff. Happy birthday. You were out of this world. And there we go. There's Coasty's final one. So I did 5 of these for Coasty.
He's talking about the pick number. The pick 3.
I text him the Coasty. Coasty.
I don't understand the pick number thing.
Well, normally we would have won, but damn bastards just kept cheating. They outlasted me. I ran out of damn money.
Yeah, they dropped 338 here. They dropped 338 here.
I even quit playing tickets. I played books only because people helped me. If it wasn't for Honeybees and Joy, I wouldn't have even been able to play all them books. Yeah, I've been
Oh,
spending my money on playing the damn pick 3, and bastards just outlasted me.
yeah, well, Ted was walking home with a squishy sound because his butthole was split open
Hmm.
from the damn lottery. I mean, they drilled his ass.
Yeah. See, Toasty, that was the last time. That was my last money. I had $10 left. I played the 3-3-3, trying to hit the, and it came in 3-3-8. That day it came 3-3-8, Toasty. That's the end of my money. That was it. And that was what, 2-3 days ago. That's the last time I played trip. That was it. That was the end of my money that day. They outlasted me by about 3 days, Karina. 3 days. Yeah, about 3 days, I think. Coasty, right? 3 days. But yep, that's how long that lasted. Look at little Peppermint down there. Look at that little troublemaker.
Oh, you could. Craig was trying to get him up on the panel earlier, and he said, "Gotta be handsome and beautiful before he gets on the panel." And I said something else to him, and he turned around and said, "Karina couldn't handle me."
Yeah, what else? He drinking. But I ain't too.
There's Sarge.
Yeah, Susan to her too.
I didn't even see where the hell's D-Man? They saying D-Man's here, but oh, there he is. Okay.
Yeah, he came in here. That's the first time I've seen him in here in a long time.
There's Kitty. Let me see here. That was 10-14. Oh,
And
okay.
I said the advice that D-Man had always said, if you got a problem with somebody, talk about it with them in private or backstage with them or do it through a text or a voice message or something.
Yeah,
Resolve the issue. Don't just put it out on YouTube because you're causing drama. But like I said earlier, Ted, I had to strip somebody's drink and I didn't want to. I had to strip it all the way down to where they're gray, take their major moderate away, and then strip it down all the way to where they're gray. I had to, but I would not block them.
Yeah.
The reason I had to is I told them, don't come in here and don't start the drama in here. You got a problem, talk about it in private. Leave it in private and let's do it in private. They kept wanting to bring it into my channel and bring the drama in. And I thought, fine, punishment. I'm taking your rent. I'm done.
Mm-hmm.
Some people were in here and they thought it was going down. I kept saying, don't bring the drama in here. And then I said, don't come up on the panel and start the drama. They blankly just kept on. I stripped the rent.
Yeah, I just sent Coasty my top 10 of what's going to hit tomorrow. Like after a triple, they usually play one of those numbers right there, either before a triple. And since they did not play that before the triple, they're going to drop one of them numbers after the triple. So see, Karina, if I can get some money together, there's a chance. See, they dropped 605 today in the daytime. Okay, 605 is what hit in a day. Now, see, that normally would be 805, but because it was not 805, I think one of the numbers I wrote to Coasty, one of them numbers going to hit tomorrow. So the problem is, though, for me to play it, Karina, it's going to be $30 damn for me to try to catch 250 on the back end.
Damn.
That's the problem right there, is that I would have to cough up $30, and there's no guarantee, of course. But at least if I could, like kind of make the best of it. But that if they keep doing that, though, see, I can start catching them on the back end. Like just wait for the trip to drop and then try to bust their ass on the back end. Like have $60 and then drop a full dollar combo on that shit. And that way, every time a trip drops, hey, I won't hit the trip, but the next draw after, I'll hit 500 after. See, that way I still bust their ass. You know what I'm saying? So that's an option. So tomorrow I might not be able to play maybe the dollar box. That's it. At least catch $80 off them assholes. Catch $80 off them assholes.
Sloppy toppy on the back end.
Yeah, right off the back end. Yeah. Yep, get the sloppy.
Well, Ted had a lot of anal leakage after he got pegged, by the lottery.
Well, Coasty, it's already 11:30, so we'll do a party for you tomorrow night, Coasty, or tomorrow in the daytime. Tomorrow in the daytime or tomorrow in the night, we'll do a Coasty birthday party. we'll just do it tomorrow or tomorrow night.
Do it when he wants to do it.
I don't know. That's what I'm saying. He's got to pick daytime or nighttime or maybe afternoon. We could maybe start it tomorrow afternoon is what I'm thinking, because more people are showing up in the daytime. We'll do like a party for Coasty at maybe 2, 3, 4 o'clock tomorrow afternoon. And then we run it up into the night, because I know he'll be out of work.
Yeah, make sure it's around the time that's best for him too.
Yeah, he'll be around probably, after 4 or 5 o'clock.
Yeah. Just don't let the asshole with a piece of shit ruin his birthday.
Nah, Coasty doesn't. There are not many people that piss Coasty off, actually.
Well, it's actually the other way around. Coasty does get a lot of people. They get butthurt from his jokes.
Yeah.
Mud get it all the time.
Very few people that Coasty don't like, or that he can't get along with or accept or whatever.
It's like Mud. I remember Mud telling Coasty to leave him alone and please stop, and he turned in and said no. And I was like, crap, you said the wrong thing. Julia, I'll talk to you about that later.
Why can't I see
damn drama?
I do not see Julia talking whatsoever.
No. She sent me something in private.
Okay, I was gonna say, I don't see her talking.
Because it popped up on my phone. I knew the dude was gonna go run his mouth to Julia. Bring more shit, trying to stir shit up.
Yeah.
Leave shit alone.
Who you talking about?
Don't even hang on.
Who you talking about?
What is he drinking here?
Oh, no, man.
Yeah, Coasty. Yep, that damn bird lady. That's right, Coasty. Yeah. It's a shame. I try to save some of you, but if somebody doesn't accept apologies, they don't accept, it's just the way it is.
And I had somebody drink to the person would not leave it alone and talk to me about it in private. So I said, I'm done. If you're going to keep on and you're trying to bring drama in my channel, I'm taking your drink. I'm done. I stripped his manager my drink and made him gray. I said, I'm done. And I knew he was going to go to somebody else and he was going to stir up more shit. Because he can't fight his own battles. He can't, talk to the person on his own and resolve an issue on his own. You got to have somebody do it for him. I always resolve issues with people when I screw up and make mistakes. I resolve it on my own. I don't go and get somebody to help me fix a problem with somebody. That's one thing that pisses me off.
Damn, this pizza good, y'all. I got this New York style pizza. Oh, this shit good.
Yeah, I had to put something in the back chat for Bean to see, because I'm trying to catch up on one little issue. Yeah, we can do a party for Coasty. Yeah. Yeah, that's right. Scamming for claimers, yeah.
Damn.
That mofo is making like bank, man. He's making damn near 2 G's every single month. Just scamming and begging and lying and deceiving And there's just so many suckers on this platform are just falling into that shit, man. I mean, normally we keep going live and exposing somebody, but the problem is the people that need to be hearing us are never going to hear us. We're preaching to people that we don't need to preach to. That's the problem.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Then that pretty
We're
much
just wasting our damn time. Yeah, we're wasting our damn time. The people that need to be hearing us are not going to hear us.
I mean, and then if they already brainwashed,
Exactly. They're stupid. They're brainwashed. They clearly have the money. So fuck them. You know, if they got to get ripped off, fuck them. That's the way I look at it now. I ain't even going to try to help nobody anymore. Unless it's somebody really close to me, like somebody that's in my chat or in your chat. You know, I'm not going to try to just warn the general public unless they're our friends inside our little network of people. Then fuck them. You know, just let them get ripped off. They'll learn the hard way. They'll learn. Sometimes tough love is what you got to do. Clearly, they got the money to give the scammer. So
I'll read what you put back there.
I think that should do. I think a person should do jail time for brainwash somebody. That shit dangerous as
Yeah,
shit.
Ted, I know what you're talking about. The person's been saying it for forever, you know.
yeah,
The person will not talk to me and resolve the issue.
but I
He
didn't know
never will come to me. I've always told him if he's got a problem with me, talk it out in private. Don't bring it into my YouTube. Don't bring it to my channel because they don't want your drama in here. Is it supposed to be a drama?
Well,
I
didn't know
He
if
can't
that's
bring in
who
here
you're talking about.
I'm done with him. I've had enough.
I don't know if that's the wrench you were talking about. I didn't know.
Yeah, that's who I rank against the major moderator we talk instead of doing. All right, Susan's live. If I want to go over there and raid her, please put Bean Plug over there in the raid.
This is so weird. I'm not
I'm
getting my
fixing to get this live and go backstage for a while.
I had to go to her channel. I didn't get notifications. I didn't get it. Oh no, she got me. She got them sleep tickets, man. Crosswords. Oh.
Yeah, hang on. I'm gonna mute myself.
Oh hell no.
Let me turn the volume. Well, I'm trying to wait for her to say hi to us. All right, let me get her to say my teddy bear real loud, and then we'll turn the volume down. Let me drop a whole shitload of teddy bears in here. Let's get Susan all fired up here first, and then. All right, here we go. Here comes a whole shitload of teddy bears. Get ready. Here we go. Get ready. Get ready.
We got a bunch of weird for me, but much good boys. My Beanie Boo, my teddy bear. I beat you. I beat you. I beat you.
Wow.
I played it loud for my Beanie Boo and my teddy bear.
That's crazy.
Yeah. I gotta turn the volume down now. I can't watch them tickets. I don't know what Susan's thinking. I can't watch them tickets. That shit have me sleep by the third ticket.
Crossword puzzle, hell no.
I can't stay here and watch that, man. It's gonna knock me out. I just woke up.
Well, I'm gonna take this backstage while everybody goes in and watch it. Who wants to go watch Susan live? Because very rare you ever catch her live anymore.
Yeah, I mean, I'll leave it there, but I can't stare. I can't look at them tickets, man. They're gonna put me to
No,
sleep.
I can't watch CrossFit either, but I will support her like crazy.
Yeah, I'll stay in there, but I can't
Thanks
look at
everybody
them.
for coming.